What would you do if your closest family secret, the one no one dared speak aloud, suddenly became public? Imagine that the quietest whisper inside the palace corridors echoes across the world, shaking centuries of tradition, identity, and legacy. That's exactly what seemed to happen when the media, the paparazzi, and royal watchers alike noticed something unexpected at Kate Middleton's annual Christmas carol service. One of the most unlikely absentees, Princess Anne, was missing. Rumors swirled, tongues wagged, and speculation exploded. Some said she was in hospital. Others whispered of serious trouble. Before we continue, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell for updates. Now, according to one sensational draft headline making the rounds, Kate just broke her silence and reportedly revealed why Princess Anne skipped the event, and it wasn't just a scheduling conflict. The claim: Princess Anne is seriously sick and admitted to hospital. As dramatic as that sounds, the truth is far more complicated. Because when you peel back the paparazzi headlines and the social media noise, what remains is a tangled mix of fact, half-truth, rumor, and unanswered questions. Let's walk through what we do know, what's unconfirmed, and why this story still matters. Each December, the Princess of Wales hosts a festive event at Westminster Abbey, called Together at Christmas. A carol service meant to celebrate community, togetherness, and holiday spirit. The 2025 edition was no exception. According to palace plans, the concert would bring together around 1,600 guests, volunteers, community heroes, ordinary citizens recognized for acts of kindness, as well as well-known performers and celebrity readers. This year's event was especially meaningful. The theme was love in all its forms, highlighting unity, compassion, and community. And arriving shortly after Kate's public return following her health struggles. On the night of the service, Kate arrived early, greeted guests and performers, and later was joined by her family, her husband, Prince William, and their 3 children. The carol service included musical performances, celebrity readings, and moments of reflection, honoring not just festive tradition, but also community kindness and togetherness. In other words, from an outside perspective, the event looked like a warm, celebratory royal holiday gathering, the kind of festive, cozy moment the public expects. Amid the candles, carols, and Christmas cheer, one person stood out by her absence. Princess Anne, usually a visible figure in royal events, did not attend. That absence immediately triggered speculation. According to public reporting, her non-attendance wasn't entirely surprising. Historically, Princess Anne hasn't always attended the Together at Christmas carol service. Court insiders reminded reporters that her schedule this year had been unusually packed. Just the night before, she reportedly played a role in a state banquet during a German state visit, and earlier in the day, she had presided over an investiture ceremony. Those duties often take priority over voluntary attendances. So, at first glance, there was a plausible, mundane explanation: schedule conflict. But the wild rumors didn't stop there. In some corners of the internet, a far more sensational narrative emerged: that Princess Anne was seriously sick, admitted to hospital, and that Kate had broken her silence to reveal the truth, a bombshell that allegedly explained her absence. Could that be real? Or was it just clickbait? Let's dig deeper. The claims of serious illness and hospitalization are dramatic, but they do not align cleanly with verifiable, recent reports. Here's what the public record actually says. Yes, Princess Anne was hospitalized in June 2024 after suffering head injuries and a concussion in a horse-related accident at her Gatcombe Park estate. She spent several days under medical care, then was discharged. Observers described the injury as minor head injuries and concussion, and Buckingham Palace said she would recover. By February 2025, she publicly visited the hospital where she had been treated, thanking staff and indicating a return to health. She said she remembered nothing about the accident, possibly because of amnesia or trauma, but stressed she was grateful for the care she received. Since then, she has resumed public duties. Reports indicate she had returned to royal engagements in 2025. So yes, there is a documented medical incident involving Princess Anne, but it happened in mid-2024. She recovered and returned to public life. There is no verified public announcement of a new, serious illness requiring hospitalization, or of her missing the 2025 carol service due to health. There is no public statement from Kate Middleton breaking silence to explain a serious sickness for Princess Anne. In short, the claims of a fresh, major health crisis are unsubstantiated, at least based on publicly available reputable sources. Why the rumors still spread? And how royal storytelling works. So why are these dramatic rumors still spreading? Why do clickbait headlines keep claiming serious trouble, hospitalization, big reveal, when the facts contradict or don't support them? Because history, especially royal history, demonstrates a powerful truth. People want drama. The public adores a mystery. An absence from a Christmas carol service becomes juicy when framed as a secret illness. The unknown breeds speculation. Without official confirmation, every gap is fertile ground for theories. Was she unwell again? Did a new accident happen? Was there a family conflict? Royal fans are emotionally invested. Many see costumed pageants and public image, but they also want human stories. Love, betrayal, tragedy, redemption. Rumors tap into that desire. Media outlets, especially tabloids and blogs, no dramatic headlines get clicks. Princess and in serious trouble. Performs better than Princess and likely busy with state duties. In the age of social media, a single unverified post can spin into a global story within hours. And once a narrative, even a false one, takes root in public consciousness, it becomes harder and harder to extinguish. So far, credible journalism about Princess Anne's 2025 absence says nothing of hospital stays or health crises. The likely explanation remains, she had other commitments. But that doesn't stop the whispers. Could there be more beneath the surface? What we don't and can't know. Of course, absence of proof is not proof of absence. Just because there's no verified record doesn't mean something isn't happening behind palace doors. The British royal family, after all, is known for confidentiality, discretion, and curated image management. So it is at least possible that there is a private medical issue, not disclosed publicly, that kept Princess Anne away. Her team decided to treat the matter quietly and list other duties to avoid media frenzy. Rumors of a major sickness may stem from a smaller issue, an illness, a minor injury, personal reason, that escalated in gossip. Alternatively, this could be nothing more than a routine absence, blown out of proportion by public speculation hungry for drama. But here's the problem. We don't have proof. No official statement. No credible medical confirmation. No reliable leak. Just chatter, speculation, and the echo chamber of social media. What it all means, and why you should care. But there's a deeper significance here, beyond tabloid headlines. The gap between public perception and private reality. If royals can be subject to rumors this wild because of a simple absence, imagine what true scandals might do to public trust. The pressure of public image and the unfairness of expectation. Royals are held to unrealistic standards. Always composed, always visible, always on. A missed event becomes a crisis. Our collective appetite for drama, and the responsibility to question what we read. We are complicit when we share sensational headlines without verifying facts. And finally, this story serves as a reminder, facts matter, even for celebrities and royals. Because when we build narratives around rumor, we risk damaging lives, reputations, and trust. So what should you believe? And what should you watch for? If you're curious or skeptical, here's a simple checklist you can use anytime you see dramatic royal scandal headlines. Check for official sources. Is there a statement from the palace, or is it repeated by tabloids/anonymous insiders? See if credible media outlets, ones known for fact-checking, have reported the claim independently. Look at the timeline. Does the crisis line up with known facts, or does it contradict previously confirmed events? Ask, who benefits from this story? Why spread it now? Recognize the difference between possibility and proof. Speculation may be tempting, but until verified, treat it as what it is, speculation. The what if, that keeps the rumor alive. What if, just what if, there is something more serious behind Princess Anne's absence? What if she is dealing with health or personal issues that the palace chose to keep private? In that scenario, the absence of confirmation doesn't prove anything. It just means the public and media have to wait. Until then, speculation will grow. Because human nature loves a mystery. And when mystery meets power, tradition, and fame, the result is nearly always chaos. At its heart, this situation, real facts plus rumors, is a powerful reminder of something important. Behind facades, crowds, palace gates, and tabloids, there are real people. People who deserve dignity, truth, and privacy. Princess and may or may not be seriously sick. Maybe her absence is innocent, mundane, rooted in busy schedules. Or maybe there is more beneath the surface. But until proof emerges, the best we can do is ask questions. Demand credible sources. Resist sensationalism. And remember that behind every headline is a real human being, not just a character in a royal fairy tale. If you found this breakdown helpful, share it. If you have your own thoughts or theories, drop them in the comments. Because conversation, honesty, and curiosity, not rumor,